Hey, what's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing this evening? Hope everyone's doing well. It's the weekend. Anyway, some of y'all are probably wondering why I'm seemingly bundled up, dressed up like this to be living in LA. Believe it or not, it does get cool in Los Angeles. It doesn't necessarily get as cold as Chicago, where I'm native to, but it does get cool. But that's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with my commentary. My name is Aaron Collins. This is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. And with that out of the way, let's get on into the commentary. So, the movie Harriet, about abolitionist Harriet Tubman, who had many slaves on the Underground Railroad to freedom, is being portrayed, and I believe it's supposed to be in theaters. I want to say, I know today is November 1st. I think it starts today. I could be wrong, but anyway, the title character Harriet is being played by Cynthia Erivo. For those of you who don't know who Cynthia Erivo is a black actress on the rise, relatively new. She was in the movie the One Night at the Casino Royale. She was also on Widows, and been in a few other things. She's not really well known, but her star is starting to rise. Anyway, she's playing the character of Harriet Tubman. However, this still seems to have many black people up in arms and a lot of growing resentment. For the simple fact is that Erivo is a British actress of Nigerian descent. She was born and raised in London. She came from theater. I believe she's done some stuff on the small screen as well. Anyway, a lot of black Americans are showing resentment because she's a non-ADOS black woman. And ADOS being American descendants of slaves. And many of them are even talked about even boycotting Harriet. Now, I may not necessarily boycott it myself, but I do, however, understand the resentment. I do understand why they will feel that way. Because considering the fact that she's from overseas, she doesn't understand our experience being here as descendants of black slaves that were brought here against our will, or brought here against their will, rather. Culturally speaking, the dynamic is different. And whereas phenotypically and physically speaking, we are the same people, as I stated, culturally we're separated, we're different. That goes for black people all over the diaspora, whether they're African born or Caribbean born. They don't have the experiences of American born blacks or our ancestry. But this is not just about another ADOS issue. This is about it is about. This is about the fact that you have a non-ADOS black woman. So yeah, I guess it is about an ADOS issue that's playing an American black person. Now, she may have read a book or actually studied Harriet, maybe saw some stock footage, archival footage of Harriet, but still she would never truly know our experience. And I understand that she's an actor. Me, I have nothing against Cynthia. I have no resentment toward her. I'm sure she'll do a great job. But I do understand why couldn't they find an American black actress to play the role of Harriet. And this is not the first time where a figure, a black actor from another nation has played a black figure. Zoe Saldana played Nina Simone in a made-for-TV film about her life. as well as David Oyelowo playing Dr. King and Selma. So yeah, many people over here on this side of the diaspora are wondering what's going on. Why couldn't they find a black actor to play that role? And which is a good question. It's a good question that was raised. But that question could be twofold also. Switch the question around, and you have let's not forget that Chadwick Boseman, who is an African American actor, played the role of Prince T'Challa, the Black Panther, in the film Black Panther. Now, even though he's an African American, he played the role of an African prince. Even though Black Panther is a fictional movie, Wakanda's a fictional nation, you had a black American actor playing the role of an African prince who was from the continental motherland of Africa. And even and this even reminds me, even Eddie Murphy's character, Prince Akeem, once again played the character he played, from the fictional African nation of Zamunda. So, it's a whole lot of questions that could be brought up for that as well. Samuel Jackson, a few years back, he had something to say about black actors from abroad playing roles that were supposed to be designed for American black actors. For example, Daniel Kaluuya played the male lead in the movie, the critically acclaimed Academy Award-winning film Get Out, which was a good movie, by the way, and he's going to also be playing a role in the upcoming film Queen and Slim. So one could be said about that. And then you have Naomi Harris, who's another British actress, who's in the movie that's out now called Black and Brown. Black and Blue. So yeah, it's a whole lot of things being said about that. And this question has been brought up. Why are black roles that were designed for black American actors being played by actors that are non-ADOS? So yeah, these are some pretty interesting questions and some pretty valid responses and pretty valid resentment. I can't really say anything against it. Now, like I said before, more than likely I'm not going to boycott the movie. I may still go see it. But I do understand why people are upset about it. And I get it. And I think it's a good dialogue to have. It's a good question. Why aren't black actors from America playing the roles of characters in history that were black, or black public figures? It's a really good question. But anyway, everyone, this is just, all it is really just another form of division amongst us as people, if you ask me. But I do understand these questions, though. I'm not criticizing my people. I'm not nagging. I'm not even griping or complaining about it. But anyway, get in the comments, everyone. Let me know what you think. Like and follow the channel. Share this video. Please share this video out. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I drop more videos. And and support the channel, paypal.me/realAaronCollins, as well as Patreon. But yeah, guys, this is some more dialogue, and this is just our positive banter. We should have conversations like this. Nothing wrong with it. But let's not let it lead to a form of dissentment or resentment to each other. Let's still embrace one another, and that's from blacks all over the diaspora, whether they're American-born, African, Caribbean, and elsewhere. We need to still come together because, like I said before, we are still all the same people. We just have different cultural differences. But once again, everyone, that's all I want to say. So, I love you. God loves you. Let's do life.